Welcome back, everyone, and of course, our guest.
Hi, I'm Dee.
And I'm Bapa from BapaBros.
In today's episode, we have a big question. Do you know how much it costs to raise a kid in Malaysia? Well, that's the question, and today we're here to find the answer.
So, when we talk about parenting, parenthood or parenting, I always tell myself and my friends that it's a never U-turn journey.
Right, one way.
Especially when I was pregnant, 8 to 9 months, nearing to the birth date. When the fear builds up, I need to keep telling myself, Diana, there's no turning back. You need to get this done, you know? By hook or by crook, get this done, man. All right. So same goes to financial. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. You need to have a very supportive partner, right? To make sure you hold their hand, go up when you go for all those doctor checkups, right? For the scans, through the entire delivery process. Because you need to be mentally prepared. There's going to be a lot of expenses.
My question is this, what surprised you guys the most when you first became the parent?
Oh, in terms of expenses, I mean, it's not that much of a surprise. Like for my instance, like before we became parents, we pre-planned a lot of things.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, before this, you were taking care of just the two of you as a couple. Now you have a third person in your family, a fourth person in your family, and you're buying things that you weren't expecting to buy.
Yeah.
Like baby clothes, diapers,
Toys.
And then you maybe question yourself, like the surprise might have been, why does my son's shirt cost more than mine? Why is he eating better than me? And the joy outweighs the cost.
But first, what's your take? Is kid an asset or a liability?
One of my first mentors in life, when I started working, I asked him, why don't you have kids? And his only reply to me was, no guarantee ROI. But that's why as parents, before we even have kids, as individuals, we need to always assess and say, unconditionally, we're going to love our child no matter how they turn out.
It's love, actually. It's pure love. And wanting the best, preparing the best for the kid's future. And it's outside our control to know that whether or not the child will make it. I think it's a good advice to young couples who plan to enter parenthood to start the savings early. You know that when the baby comes, there will be a lot of unexpected expenses. So maybe you want to put away like 1,000 per month before the baby comes.
Similar to yourself, Dee. Before we were parents, we already had that tabung ready, right? So that when the day comes, we don't have the additional stress that this money has already been safely put aside beforehand to safeguard the delivery, be it, any emergencies that may cost us even more, right? It's very, very important to have that planning in place financially.
How do you guys save money? Like, is there a particular place where you put your money as the savings?
I think in the bank,
savings accounts,
save FD savings, right? Savings accounts, maybe some investment instruments here and there.
Yeah, that's liquid. That's
liquidable. Yes,
liquidable, because the baby is not here yet. So you can put somewhere any bank accounts that is safe, liquid, and not so much of high risk.
Speaking of that, I got something to share with you guys. The Alliance Save Plus account offer an interest rate up to 2.75 per annum. So it's somewhere that's very attractive for you to put your money, and it's somewhere safe. At the same time, it provides what we call the flexibility. So unlike FD, you got to put your money in for a certain period of time. You can actually withdraw the money out so that you can plan for your monthly expenses. Of course, terms and conditions apply. My question to you is, do you discuss money in front of your kids?
I think my kids are still at the age where they don't really grasp. They don't fully grasp the understanding of money because they're 6 and 3. So when I do speak with my wife about money-related matters, sometimes we just speak bahasa or we just speak another language. The first step that I would take is giving him an allowance, right? A fixed allowance that is according to what is the current average market practice.
To me, the easiest thing to do to make them understand how to budget is when festive season. Suddenly, 3 of them will get a lot of money. Duit Raya, right? So what do we do when we have this chunk of money? Okay, number one, 10% you need to give to charity. Okay, is there any of your friends or anybody that you see that you want to help? Our neighbors, or maybe somebody by the roadside. So, for example, let's say like the date raya is 500 ringgit, 50 ringgit they will put aside. Okay, this one to help other people. Okay, then to save and some goals, and then we put in the bank.
In Asian families, I think it's quite the norm where we save for our children. Same thing goes for like Chinese New Year. We collect those red packets. How my parents used to do it for me was they would actually open a savings fund. They'll put all that money
Into the bank.
into the bank, right? And then when I hit the age of like 21, that is your sikit-sikit lama jadi bukit fund, right? So then they see the value of how that money has grown over the years. And that is also the hard work.
So I think I really feel that exposing money at a young age is very, very important and very good. So they appreciate things better. So when they ask for toys, they know how much is it. Okay, what should I do to get this reward?
Then they also need to discipline themselves to not get tempted into buying smaller items along the way.
Yes.
Otherwise, if they do that, they're not going to be able to achieve that goal
Yeah.
of getting that dream
The
toy.
bigger dream
Right.
toys, yes.
Yeah.
Even if the parent has a lot of money, I mean, you need to teach.
Yeah, even
value.
if you come from a rich family
Yeah,
or
yeah,
anything
yeah.
like that, I think you still should not give handouts to your kids.
What's the hacks that you guys have when it comes to saving for parenting costs?
Have you ever heard about money pockets?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for example, you have your your salary. So you take a 400 ringgit from your salary, put into the ampao packet. So you know, by the end of the month, oh, my groceries budget, I still have 100 ringgit. That's what you did well that month. Or maybe come back to like our kids just now. On the half month, it's already gone. So you need to take it from petrol ampao packets. Yeah. So some people are good with hard copies, but if you're not, you can do it in Excel sheet.
But as of course, as new parents, when you're about to become parents, right, don't worry so much about like, the brands of like, the car seat that you're about to buy or the
Yeah.
diapers. Always take care of the basic needs before going for the luxury. Before we got married, and the expenses was just between the two of us. But when we started having a family, our expenses basically multiplied. So certain things had to be compromised. Maybe we went out less for fancy makans. The super nice overseas trip became local trip all of a sudden.
Cuti-cuti.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Cuti-cuti Malaysia.
Yeah, cuti Malaysia, right? Yeah.
Maybe for me, traveling is the most important thing, At the same time, we all know, we come to our sense that building a family is also our dream. Rather than we be so desperately feeling that we don't have enough money, maybe we can brainstorm, okay, how to add income to the family.
Emergency funds are, I think, very important. We have to set aside some money for a rainy day.
Even if we don't have kids, I think you need to have emergency fund
Yeah.
because things
Even for
could
yourself.
happen. Yeah. The other important thing, I would say, the income protection when we are unable to work due to critical illness.
Okay. If you don't have enough money for a kid, but you really want that kid, and you should do it, and then use that energy, that motivation to find money after that even more, right? But don't have like lots and lots of kids if you're already financially constrained.
Very simple. Don't make it too complicated. So for youngsters, it's a joyful journey. Don't be scared.
I think what it sounds like from you guys is it's not just all the habits change, all the plan change, but the mindset of going into a new chapter.
Yes.
It's impossible for you to go into a new chapter with a old chapter mindset, right?
Yeah.
It's just preparing yourself to
It's
go
a
to
transition in life.
yeah.
We evolve, all right? One of the habits that we picked up is actually gaming. Even though you buy that console like a PlayStation 5 or a Switch 2, it's actually a good investment because you spend a lot of time at home
Together.
playing those games together.
My mom always tell me we always go for free activities. We go to the beach and spend the whole weekend and we had fun.
Right.
And that's the core memories built.
Correct. So you go to those like shopping malls, for example, they have those free playgrounds. Your kids don't know the difference between an expensive toy and a cheap toy.
Yeah.
If you're planning to have a family, be prepared, right, for a major lifestyle change. Live this next couple of years for yourself. Because when you have a kid, all of a sudden your schedule becomes their schedule. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Every penny.
Huge thanks for joining us today. We've learned a lot. If we can summarize what we have learned today, there's two big things when it comes to being a parent in parenthood. Number one thing, mindset change, being ready in the mind. Number two things, wallet change, right? Financially ready. I think that's very important. With that being said, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Stay savvy with Alliance Bank, the bank for life.
Alliance Bank, the bank for life.